Hey guys, Wolvie here with a video for the City of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia Global for the 26th of November 2020. And to those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, have a very wonderful Thanksgiving with your family and loved ones. And for everybody else, I'm just hoping you're spending your day with your loved ones, all that good stuff. So we're going to be going over quite a few things here and there in the sense of, like I said before, I'm going to be doing fewer videos for DFFOO, but it's going to be longer in length to compensate. So, again, like I said, we do have some stuff to go over here, some bundles, and a few other things that came along in recent hours. So, without any further delay, we're going to jump straight into that. And the usual disclaimer, any opinion in this video is my opinion and my opinion only. I will have a report on the Gladiolus banner because it turns out I actually had a little bit of time, where I can do some polls. I'm going to do a report on that later on. So with that, I'm going to be referring to some information from the Tom Harry Troop to a lesser extent, but mainly the Dissidia database website. So links to them will be in the description below. Anything pertaining to Gladiolus, LD, and I said burst weapons, not the burst weapons, LD and EX. I'll be going over those two weapons in more detail in a separate video with the eyes on Gladiolus, and that will be filmed almost as soon as I get done with this one. Both this video and that video will be posted tomorrow. That way, I don't spend too much time, doing that when I could be chilling and relaxing. So with that out of the way, we're going to go over the varying bundles that have come along in recent hours, all that good stuff. So we're going to go into the Black Friday 5-day sale. This is the bundle they mentioned in the stream. And we have here get limited time chests in this year's 5-day sale. And it is, you see here, this gets refreshed every day until the 1st December and 1:59 a.m. UTC, which is 7:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then you have here the gold, platinum, mithril, adamant chests, which is the stuff you see here. It's really good for what it is, as opposed to varying other bundles, in my personal opinion. And I'm not so sure which one I'm going to be getting, if I plan on getting one, but it's a lot of good stuff here. And that's all I'm going to say on that. This is the icon in case you need a refresher on certain things. So again, this is pertaining to like Black Friday, which is, I'm not going to get into that, but yeah. So that's the first bundle. So you have here the 7-day gem sale for the Gladiolus event, which is we're just going to do a quick refresher right here. This is pretty much the standard for character events, lost chapters, raids, and heretic events. A little FYI. So that's on that. We're also going to get into the Return of the Vane alternate costume. Now, this is $36.99 United States currency before tax. A quick reminder on the tax: it is for Android users in varying areas of the U.S. where the tax is applicable. So, this is it right here, as you can see. And now we're going to get into the debut of the Gladiolus alternate costume, which, like the Vane alternate costume, it is $36.99 before tax, United States currency. And with the alternate costumes, these do come with 9,000 gems. Now, I'm going to reiterate my stance on this, and this is global indirectly following Japanese law. So, for those of you who want this separately or a lower price, you're kind of risking the future of the game by making those type of comments. So, and that's all I'm going to say on that. So with that bit out of the way, we're going to get into certain things here and there. And one of those certain things is this is the information. We're going to be hearing more information on this in the upcoming stream on Monday. This is the closing of permanent co-op quest. And you see here, this is going to be, there's going to be a game update in early December. We're going to be losing the permanent co-op quest. It's that icon you see at the upper left-hand corner of this particular screenshot. So we're not going to be seeing these any longer. I mean, I'm kind of bummed out, because it's like those who are going to be entering the game as newer players will not be seeing this at all. So basically, that's it on that. It is coming to the global end in December. So fortunately for me, I've already got this done, so I'm good there. Now we're going to go into very briefly the Black Friday Daily Mission Rewards. So this came along, when you logged in, and you're going to be seeing this for the next 5 days. So today is you got to make sure you do the daily hunts first. So you have here for day 1, which is today, is 100,000 gil. Day 2 is 10 EX power orbs. Day 3 is 5 weapon tokens. Day 4 is 10 EX guard orbs, and day 5 will be 10 guard tokens. Now, I'm a little surprised this came along, but as a day 1 global player, I felt they should have given a little bit more. But considering the situation with Square Enix and the money they've lost due to Marvel's Avengers, I can forgive them for this one because of the circumstances from Marvel's Avengers. So, with that bit out of the way, we're going to go into the information pertaining to the new event that went live on Global a couple of days ago, which is called Around the Fire. This is the global debut of Gladiolus from Final Fantasy 15. He is a highly sought after character. Like I said, I have a separate video that's just on him, so that's that on that. Now, with this particular event, you're going to see the character enhancement board debut for Gladio, Sabin, depending on how you want to pronounce his name, and Vayne, and because these three are synergy for this particular event. Now, with the points exchange, you're going to be seeing the lines for Gladio, Sabin, and Vayne as well. So, the cutscene is at all costs to make Gladio your ally. With Gladio, we're going to be seeing him as a part of the Great Sword Weapon class. His crystal color is black. So this is it right here. Now we're going to go into Skill 1, Skill 2 kind of quickly. Skill 1 is Tempest, and the information you see here. And this is the Crystal Passive Level 55 extension. Now, keep noting here with King's Shield, raises level by 1 when taking Braver HP attack. And it takes damage for single target attacks on ally with active Royal Guard. So it's one of those, it's like... So yeah, so that sort of thing. Now this is Skill 2, Dawn Hammer. And the level 60 Crystal Passive extension. Now, this is the additional ability called HP Heal and Boost All. And this is the level 70 Crystal Passive extension. Now, this is the information you see here regarding his inframed buffs. King's Shield, Royal Guard, and Crown's Guard Pride. Now we're going to get into the details pertaining to the event. So this is it right here. And you have all the other stuff here. And then we have here for Burst Weapon in Lost Chapter Synergy. You have Gal for Lost Chapter Synergy. As well as Kuja for Burst Weapon Synergy. And here is a bit of a fine print here. It says, although Kuja is a boosted character, Co-op and Link Bell rewards for him will not be dropped. So basically, you're only going to be seeing certain things for Gao instead. Now, I may have forgotten to mention this in the Gao Lost Chapter video, but with him, I do have a report. I do have Gao's EX, so I'm kind of happy there because with Gao, his LD weapon does come back relatively soon because Gao does get an 80-80 awakening. A little heads up in that regard. And as I've said before, regarding Kuja's LD weapon, that one does come back as well because Kuja, like Gao, has an 80-80 awakening coming in the near future. Now we're going to jump into the boss for this particular event. It's called Optimus, and I believe this comes in groups of 2. Now, in all some of the all quests here says it's immune to attack down. Optimus will unleash a single target brave at HP attack called Destructive Laser, which is a recast ability that deals lots of damage. So, Gladio's abilities and the buffs will help deal with that. Now for the Lufenia difficulty, Optimus is also immune to the lock debuff, so meaning that you can't bring certain things along. With that being said, with Optimus, you can reduce its defense but not its offense. Now we're going to jump into the Lufenia characteristics. So, when Optimus's HP drops below a certain point, a special countdown will start where in your the initial bravery for the party will be reduced. You cannot increase or pause Optimus's special countdown. And when the countdown reaches 0, it's a Destructive Laser gets the plus variant. Since the initial bravery will be reduced, you can use the LD ability Impulse to Grand Blink, which will reduce brave damage to 0, significantly reduce incoming HP damage. We have here the token exchange and all that good stuff. So we have here the event mission details, as well as the Cosmos right here. You have here the Chaos information alongside the Cosmos Co-op. And you have here the Lufenia and Chaos Challenge quest information. Now, for the Chaos Challenge quest, I mean, Gladio is a must. But the other two will depend on who you have developed, in my personal opinion. Now you have here the additional daily the additional daily mission. So basically, you clear one quest and then this one opens up. And the artifact mission details. So basically, you get the gold tokens. You get 200 gems. Now you have here the HA armor for Gladio. This is pretty much what it is, and where you can get certain things. Now, pertaining to the banner itself, we're going to jump right into this. This is the global debut of the 1535 EX and LD weapons for Gladio. The last banner for Kuja's burst weapon, alongside the 1535 and EX weapons for Sabin and Vayne. Now, if you're a brand new player, this is a must. However, some people may be skipping him because other characters are coming along that they may want to go after over Gladio. But like I said, he is a highly sought after character who is being used to this day on JP. Now, with that being said, and then this is a sneak peek for the Eyes on Gladio video. He does get outclassed. I'm not saying who, and I'm not saying how here, but unfortunately, some people may brought up a couple of other characters, and those two will be outclassing him in certain aspects. I'll go over that when I get to the Eyes on Gladio video. But that's that on that part. But this is a highly sought after banner, and what he does is a damn good reason why. Now, with the report on this one, like I said, I used some tickets on this particular banner because I'm like, you know what, just shut some people up. I do have his LD. Now, with the EX, I'm not going to be chasing in on this banner, and the reason why may surprise you. So, I'm going to show you guys my EX weapon token number, And that may give you a bit of a hint. Now, as we wait for the page to show up, we're going to jump into my EX weapon number. And you notice here that the EX weapon token for me and my account, I'm at 9. I am 1 EX weapon token away from gaining EX weapon. And the way I do things nowadays is that if I have somebody's LD weapon but not their EX, this is where I'm going to be using those EX weapon tokens on, is that person's EX weapon that way. Because that way I'm going a different route, and some people might feel it's a smarter route because you're not wasting as many resources, but it also depends on your RNG and luck. So the only reason why I wound up pulling on Gladio's banner is because I will admit I did get pressured a bit by certain people about it, so it's like, yeah. Now, as for my final thoughts and opinions on all this, I mean, for those of you who are the quote-unquote know-it-alls, it would be a good time to refrain from pushing your way of thinking onto others, because it's like, people should be allowed to pull for who they want when they want. And their situation may differ from yours. So it's like, sometimes exercising some restraint will actually have happier players. Now, with the community itself, I have noticed some comments here and there, particularly on YouTube, where it's like the community is kind of small. But in this community can have some room for growth, but it's a matter of exercising restraint from saying certain things that may drive people away. And that's what this community really needs, is that little restraint from pushing certain opinions down other people's throats. So, with that bit out of the way, regarding the permanent closing of certain co-ops, I saw that coming in a sense, but in reality of things, the newer players will be missing out, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Now, I am looking forward to the December calendar preview in all aspects, so that's that on that. And with that out of the way, I am done with this video, with Wolvie here signing off. I will catch you all on the flip side.